1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Rodgers. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
2nd down and goal. Rodgers. And it's caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Josiah DeGuara from 3 yards out. And the Packers have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
Good offense, Coach.
Up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up the long touchdown drive, and there, an interception on their first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, I wonder if the mindset was simply, well, that was a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey, we're in good shape now having 7 in hand. Maybe they just thought, let's take the shot at them right now. Instead, it went against them.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Complete to Jones. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Rodgers now on 1st down. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Allen to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McKenzie. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
On play action, now Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On play action, it's Rodgers. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On first down, they stick with Singletary. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the counter, this is Singletary. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. From midfield, here's Allen. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 39. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 36, Allen. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Now Rodgers setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers, he'll find Jones again, complete. And he's got room. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing now is Rodgers. A check down here to Jones. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. On play action, Rodgers. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. Rodgers again now. He finds Watson complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They'll run on first down with Singletary.
He'll get it up near midfield at 49 before being taken down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Singletary again. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
To the air, Allen. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Morris. Touchdown, Bills!
Quentin Morris decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
Now left side on the swing pass. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers, open man, here is Cobb. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Here's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 40-yard line. That throw, Charles, in the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
On 2nd and 12, Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. It's Davis. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 50 yards. And the Bills have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rodgers now on 1st down. Complete to Jones. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Working with a 2nd and 3. From midfield, here's Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And this is caught. Touchdown.
Christian Watson, 39 yards. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
Rodgers throw into the hands of Cobb. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
And the Bills are right back in this football game.
A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Stephon Diggs, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Stephon Diggs, 78 yards.
And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for two. Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for two and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the one and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside.
There he goes, left side, the 20. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. He goes 86 yards on the kick return.
And the Packers will add to their fourth quarter lead.
They do tack on the extra point as well. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie it. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner. Touchdown,
Bills! Stephon Diggs,
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Allen. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Rodgers. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 33. Now Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. An inside give to Jones.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go away.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. And Crosby can't get it to come back. It's no good. Wide to the right. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. And Charles, I'm no psychologist. Not going to pretend to play one here, not on TV, but it looked to me like the icing that might have gotten to him there.
I think it's a good idea. You and I will stay out of that business, but different kickers react in different ways. It doesn't faze some of them. Others, you're not quite sure, but for whatever the reason, this game is still tied.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing is Allen. Going deep for Diggs. It got his man complete.
Good game, coach. Good game. Got him. Good game, coach. Woo!
Incredible ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play. Absolute bedlam. You can forget overtime. What a finish. And this
Good shit, coach.
As well they should be. That's the type of ending that you actually pay money to see. And when it turns out in your direction, oh yeah, you feel real good about that one. Let's face it, there are a few people who travel to see their team. They're not happy, but overall, this crowd is loving what they just saw.